All right, first of all, hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Subu Election Series. We're sat here with the VP education people. I keep forgetting that. I've asked them 4 times now. Education candidates. We have 6 lovely men and women, and I'm assuming you guys identify with that. Apologies. But yeah, we're going to ask you a few questions about yourself. Just keep it light, keep it fun. We just want to get to know you guys a bit more and know why you're running for the positions you're running for.
So we go around, maybe ask your name and your course, start off. Nice and easy.
Oh, we should introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah. I'm Amy.
I'm Hussein.
We're
We're
never...
evenings. Station manager. If you know us, you know us. If you don't, you don't. But
You should know us.
Okay. Right.
If you use the mic over there.
There's a mic over there. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, I'm Tiffany Carrington. I'm on the MA Creative Writing and Publishing course and currently doing my dissertation.
Hi, my name is Barnabas Madu, but you can call me Barney. I'm currently running a master's program in data science and artificial intelligence.
Ooh, big brains.
Very smart.
We're here for that.
Hello, I'm Manshi Gurung. I'm studying third year medical science. Okay,
Very
not that
girl boss.
smart, but I will do my best. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lynette Appello and I'm doing the third year Wildlife Ecology and Conservation degree.
Hello, my name is Nora Decker. I'm doing my psychology course and I'm third year.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm doing the third year television production.
Third year. Okay, brilliant. Cool. We're gonna go background again, and we just want to know, tell us one fun fact about yourself.
The nice little icebreaker.
A little.
Who wants to start?
Exactly.
Should we go
You
this
can
way?
start.
Me? Oh, it's not very exciting. I've been to over 50 concerts.
Nobody's asking me.
Um,
Using this over and over
Yeah, yeah, literally. We'll start with you, Chris. So if you go first.
Fun fact, I'm from Scotland.
That's not a fun fact.
What is
That
fun
is
about
literally your
fun?
personality,
I'm
Chris.
here for it. I'm from Malaysia.
fact.
The flavor. I'm kidding.
I love to wear a kilt all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Any excuse to wear a kilt, I'll wear it.
Rock up to uni.
I've
with Kel.
never seen you with a kilt, so that's fine.
I've got it with me so I can wear it on Wednesday if you want, or Tuesday.
Do you have it on you like now, just ready to go?
It's in my house.
I love
Yeah.
that. We love a kilt man.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Parade
Nora.
your kilts on.
I don't think I have any fun facts. Oh, I can play the ukulele.
That's a fun fact.
love
That is a
That's the one of the cutest instruments, though.
Is that Dodie? I'm here for it.
Yeah, Dodo.
No.
We
Do you
stop talking.
perform, or do you just play it for fun?
No, I just play it for fun. I couldn't perform with the ukulele. What could you perform with?
Oh my gosh, no, there'd be great things.
You do like really cute stuff.
Dodie
but-
started off with the ukulele. Do you know Dodie?
Oh, yes, she did. You're right. Yeah.
Now you're popping off, doing the
Yeah,
works.
that's true. I don't think I'm that good at singing, so.
Do you like your campaign? You can walk around as a
I
kilt.
did
You
think
could do
about
the
that,
ukulele.
but I thought it was a bit cringy.
Oh,
Never.
never.
Play us on the radio.
Not as promoting the bad. No, I'm kidding.
So I used to run local gigs when I was younger, rock and metal events, and I also dance on stage at raves in London.
That's so cool.
What? On
little
stage
bit
in
different.
raves in London. Never in my life would I thought.
They
I
said
would
so
do that.
casually. They're like, yeah, just do this.
What a life.
Obsessed.
I'm here for it.
I love it. This is fun.
A fun fact about me is that I used to do first aid at Old Fashioned Station. So I know a lot of people who have been in the first aid room and they act a little bit dopey.
You were saving lives.
Yes, basically.
You're doing
Oh,
bits.
that's what? Medical science. What did you do?
Medical science.
That's one. See, wow.
Saving lives. I know where to go.
Worst case you've ever had.
I don't know if I can say this,
Oh.
but like someone's done a bit dodgy stuff. They were on the floor for like an hour and then they talked really roadman to me and I had to talk roadman to them.
You had to adapt.
Yeah. I had to be like,
She said adaptation, though, you know.
yeah.
You should have been there when we had toast and the board fell on our heads. Yeah, that was a moment.
pure lawsuit coming.
This is, where were you?
Should have called me. You didn't invite me. Sorry.
Oh,
Do you not do that anymore?
Sometimes, but it's a night shift job, and I would rather not do a night shift
No,
job.
that's fair.
True.
Okay, hi. Fun fact about me. I like to know a little bit about everything.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Very the Chase boss, isn't it?
Yeah.
They know
Yeah.
everything.
What do you mean by everything? Like everything?
Yeah, any topic you bring up, I'm very interested in knowing about it.
Can you give us a fun fact about something?
Depending. Tell me what you want me to.
Should we do should we do
Football,
science?
data, technology, medicine.
So like this whole AI business, right? So like, how realistically is like the Matrix? Is
Very,
that artificial intelligence.
yeah, so very realistic because in the nearest future, a lot of prediction will be done by data.
How near?
I can look at your face, like design a prediction machine that can look at your face and tell your exact mood. Even if you're smiling, and if that's not your right mood, the machine can dictate it. So
That's
we are going there.
horrifying. Not a robot telling me to depressed. Can't
Yeah,
wait.
it's just like kind of predicting
We
your.
are getting there someday with artificial intelligence.
So you can kind of predict everything that's going to happen.
Yes, exactly.
What? Whoa. I was
What
gonna
do we need that
So
information
you can
for anyways?
predict your mood from your voice.
What's my mood?
I don't know why I think he knows. What's my mood now?
Okay, I'm not the machine. I will design. We design the machines that will do that.
disappointing.
Yeah.
But what a great. That's so cool.
So it's like robots. Sorry, that was really terrible how I said that. So
Yeah. So
tell we have
you
no
will call
brains?
them robots because it can just be an application on your phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
No Snapchat telling us.
You're sad today.
One selfie later, you're actually sad. That's great.
Oh, fun fact about me is that I wear wigs because I lost all my hair when I was 17, and I have 20 different wigs.
What's your favorite one?
Yeah, what's your favourite?
Purple. I've got a bright purple one.
Oh, amazing.
Brilliant.
Do you have a glow in dark one? That'd be cool.
No, that'd be cool.
Why not?
I want to get a rainbow one.
As you should.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Dolly Parton one.
That'd be
Oh,
perfect with pride. Obsessed.
Build a collection. And expand.
Yes.
How much are you thinking here?
Wig domination.
I didn't love that. That's what made a face. Domination.
We said Katy Perry. We're here for it. Wig. If you get it, you get it. You go. You go.
Yeah, that's right.
Jumping back to kind of. Actually, no. We want more fun questions. Do you want to?
Should I do? Okay. Which one should we do? Your music one? Oh. All right. So if you could see one artist or band right now in the concert, who would you see?
I would want to see.
Oh, so if you could see any artist or band in the concert, who would you see?
I would see Imagine Dragons because I love
We say
them.
radioactive. Was that it? Yeah.
I'm a little bit old-fashioned, so I'll see the Jackson 5.
Oh.
why not?
No, that's taste. That's class. I'm here for that.
We're having such a fun time.
I would see Twice. It's a K-pop band.
Here for it. Which song?
Sorry?
Which song?
Oh my god, there's so many.
All of them because it's a concert.
Likey?
Likey.
Likey,
Sorry, this is an
Likey.
Asian thing. You guys don't understand in the room.
Oh, yeah.
Girls who get it.
I kind of be split between Linkin Park and Bon Jovi. So
Both. Is your
Yeah,
dream
yeah,
concert?
definitely
both.
both.
Imagine.
just Linkin Park supporting Bon Jovi. It would have to be that way round.
Ooh.
So,
We said politics.
Not to flex, but I am actually gonna see them this year. But
okay.
SZA and Doja Cat.
No, stop.
He was like, I asked the question. He goes, if any.
Seeing her precisely?
Wireless.
Wireless. I don't know what that is.
Where is
Yeah.
that? Where is that? London?
Yeah, London. And Doja, I think she's
Like
gonna be in
the Doja.
Birmingham. Yeah, she's
When I
gonna
wrote-
be in.
Doja woman. Doja.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like on the 1st of July, she's gonna. I'm excited.
Literally, when we wrote this down, he goes, if anyone says Doja Cat, I'm gatekeeping it. So he's kind of gatekeep the answer. Sorry. We have such a good time.
I've got two as well. Brian Adams and Four Seasons.
Nice. I said Brian Adams.
I have no clue who they are. I'm so
Did you say Four Seasons?
Yeah.
No,
tell.
No,
Yes.
Frankie Valli.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah.
I have no clue. I'm so sorry.
Have you never seen the movie Jersey Boys?
No.
It's one of the best musicals ever.
I grew up in Saudi.
I'm not
but
gonna lie,
We don't have a lot of information.
We came from Doja Cat. Sorry.
You open on Snap. You open the telly, it's National Geographic about the Princess Diana's documentary. That's all we that's all we got. All right, cool. Oh, this is actually fun. I'm excited. Are you guys actually making an appearance at Summer Ball this year? Ooh. As a first aider? Imagine.
Saved my life.
You guys should. Well, little plug. For all you voters out there, I don't know if there's a camera pointing over at me, but that's perfectly fine. If you go ahead and vote for the Subu elections, especially for one of these lovely candidates, you'll get drafted. You'll get put into a raffle to win a Summer Ball ticket, and yeah, if you want to attend Summer Ball,
It'll be fun.
there's that option.
It'll be fun. It'll be the first one in 2 years.
Exactly.
Ooh. Yeah, I haven't been to one
I
either.
haven't been to one either. I just pretend like I do.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I was there first shop.
Right. That's great that we know a little bit more about you guys, but now we can try to get a little deep with it. Do you know what I mean? A little. But because we want to know you guys as the candidates and, standing for what you're running for. So we're going to start off easy by asking you about your motivations.
What are you looking at me for? You literally just answered the question.
What motivates you?
To work hard, yeah. What motivates you to work?
Hard? What is your motivation in life?
It's probably Doja Cat, isn't it? Wireless.
That wireless is really coming plug. Mm.
We should go.
What motivates me is the desire to lead and to make changes. I have a strong desire to serve humanity.
Oh.
So presently, I do a lot of consultation free of charge for international students from Africa that are coming to Bournemouth University. Based on the information I have, I give it out because I love to serve humanity.
What motivates me is just sort of getting student voices heard and just sort of making that change and representing students, because I feel like education is such an important part, and if you don't like the way the education is run, then you're not going to enjoy your time at Bournemouth Uni.
Mhm.
So that's what motivates me.
Oh, that's brilliant. I'm going to go deep into that humanity one in a moment. That one is...
Very humble.
What
Class
motivates
answer.
me is self-interest. Going through COVID and going through education during COVID times, I felt like it could have been better.
Mhm.
So I applied for education myself so it can be better for people who come after me.
Okay.
I tend to enjoy study a lot of the time. I enjoy learning. I'm always looking into something new, and I think that university should be enjoyable and it should be easy to do. We shouldn't struggle with aspects like the timetabling and travel, coming in for single-hour sessions or ending up with 4 or 5 hours in a row. Assignments. Some people are good at exams. Some are good at some are good at exams, some are good at assignments within grading and stuff like that. So I think like where we've got 70-30 splits and stuff like that, they should be 50-50s, making it more fair. I think there's a lot of little bits that could be changed to make the experience better. Bournemouth is good, and we don't have a massive amount of the 17,000 students voting, and I think that shows that the students are generally quite happy with what we've got. But then the fact that they do vote, and a lot of the problems that come up in education are around lecture delivery and content and things like that. There's definitely a lot that could be changed and making it more enjoyable. What's the point in coming to uni if you're not going to enjoy yourself? You're stuck here for 3 years.
True. Pull up presentations, go home, sad.
What motivates me is just generally helping people. I feel like a lot of people just aren't able to speak out because they either don't know like things that are available for them, or the fact that they're just more shy. And I feel like if I can step into a position where I can get student voices heard, and if I'm like friendly enough and like I feel like I'm extroverted enough that people can just come to me for help, I just really want to get people's voices just heard in general.
Yeah, what motivates me is, as an ALS student, the uni hasn't supported me in my learning difficulty needs. So it's about making sure, if I'm elected next year, it's make sure that that is heard, and that as an inclusive uni, part of that is a hiding to someone's learning difficulty needs, will it be given the slides or whatever, the material 48 hours before the lesson so they can learn it, so they're not falling behind. So make sure that the university adheres to that recommendation, which is law by the Disabilities Discrimination Act 2010.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. I mean, we're gonna tap into your manifestos a little bit more, and I know what you've said so far is exactly what we're gonna be chatting about. But it's actually great. Saving humanity, that's absolutely brilliant. You know, start off with Subu and let's see the world.
Yeah,
I'm here.
very humble, very like,
I'm
yeah.
very here for it.
Lovely.
And I'm completely here for, you know, in terms of the 70-30 split, the 50-50, because people learn in different ways and some people don't vibe well with presentations and whatnot. Some very great points. I'm very happy to hear your different motivations. And I know you kind of sort of already answered that, this next question really. But if you could go back around again and just answer like why you want to do this specific position, what is it about education that you think, oh, I want to run for this, I want to improve Bournemouth University's education standards?
Yeah, as I just said in the answer to the last question, is to make sure the disabled students get the support that they need so that they don't fall behind and they don't, like, as someone doesn't get the help, they'll probably get 40% in an academic essay, where if they got the help and the support that they need, they could get 70 to 80%, which is not just good for the student, but it's also good for the university because it means that we can go higher up in the ranks.
Yeah.
Because I think we're 65th at the moment.
62nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So like we could go higher up in the ranks, which is obviously good for us and good for the uni as well.
Bro.
What was the question again?
What was the question again?
Wasn't it why would you want to run?
Why education?
Oh, I think I specifically went for education because I remember, like, especially in first year, people would complain about certain things, and I would realize there's such not easy things to change, but they're things that a lot of students are talking about, and the university should be able to hear us. So it's really just about the fact that education is one of the main factors we go to university in the first place.
Yeah.
If our education isn't the best, then what's the point of coming into uni? Like, if that is changed in a way that encourages more people to learn, then I think that would just be really helpful.
That's brilliant.
I've always done a lot of like local personal study and breeding animals and various things, and there's a lot that goes into it, and I've always helped people with understanding the care that's needed, genetics, teaching people about different various things, and I actually want to get into educational teaching after I finish uni in the long run. And being the student rep this year, seeing how many things we're having issues with, that we were having issues with in the first year, that just aren't getting fed back to the university or they're not listening.
Yeah.
And I think we just really need to push on the smaller things that are easier to change and get some of those changes actually done. And I think by being in the education role, that's something that can be done. And everyone's got so many good things that we need to work together and actually do this.
Sorry, can you repeat the question again, please?
Why would you want to run for education?
I would want to run for education. Basically, in first year, there was a lot of things in the university that really irked me, especially coming from public college where things are free, like printing or like some other things, and teacher put more effort there. But when you come to university in a lecture hall,
It's an
let's be
investment.
honest, yeah,
It's an
basically,
investment.
yeah,
Paying $9,000 or whatever.
yeah, paying $9,000 and then you still pay for printing. Like, excuse me, sorry, what's this about? And then sometimes lecturers don't put that much effort in it.
Mhm.
Some lecturers, most are nice. Some lecturers.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer alert, just
Not saying
saying.
anything, not-
All through
not
Subu, all your
saying
teachers here like,
anything.
Yeah. So I want to really improve that, and it's just small stuff, and I really want to push what student really think. So if it angers you, yeah, push it forward basically. So that's why I'm going for education.
Okay, I'm going for education because I am a lover of education. My dad is a professor in one of the universities in Africa. And since I'm not yet a professor, I want to be able to help students in the little way I can. Get to hear students' voices and make changes that they require. A lot of students are actually suffering in silence. I will call it maybe I don't want to use the word timidity, but they say fear to speak up to lecturers or to unit leaders or to the departments. So I would want to be that voice of the students to the school management. So whatever changes that is required, I'll boldly come up with the solutions to the school's management. So I'm in love with education, basically, and this is my little way of trying to act the role of a professor.
Is that going to reach?
That's all.
Or should I get?
Great responses. Great responses.
We do love.
I ran for education because I love education. It's great.
Always a good point to run.
Yeah. And also, because I'm student rep of my course at the moment, I've kind of loved seeing the change that I can make to the students' education. So they feed back to me. I go to the lectures, and then just sort of seeing the lecturers take on what I feed back to them, and then seeing that change, and then students coming to me telling me that they're happy now. It just gives me a really good feeling that I'm improving their experience here. And I feel like education is such a big part of university. If you don't enjoy the way things are run, you're just your time at uni is gonna be sucky.
I mean, we come in here, we invest all this time, all this money, all this energy.
Exactly.
Right? And then the past, 2-3 years or so now, we've hung on a lot of that privileges because of COVID, because of, online learning and stuff like that. And I see some great points. I forgot who was specifically in terms of, adding subtitles to online lectures. I don't know who said that. I think that's you. Yeah, great points in terms of accessibility for everyone as well. So very, very happy to hear, your motivations and why you're running for the things you're doing for, and the fact that, students are actually chatting to you guys about what improvements should be made. I think it's sick.
Yeah, I didn't add that I'm also the student rep for... Okay, I didn't add that. I'm also the student rep for data science and artificial intelligence.
We love that. So you're all student reps. Yeah. So we're here for it. What's it going up in the world?
Is the robot the student rep as well? The AI, the student rep? The robot. Ooh. They'll know exactly what mood you're going through and read your mind.
Now we're going to get to a little bit of your manifestos. Just a little bit. I know, Mush, you've spoken about it here and there. But we're kind of just curious about, the points that you've raised, why, you've brought that up, the importance of that in your manifestos. So Barnabas, we're going to start off with you. So you were talking about the practical labs and, returning back to after COVID-19, there's not been a full return of the lab situation here at Bournemouth University. Could you tell me a little bit about how you discovered that, why you're talking about that?
Okay, post-COVID, it has been discovered that most of the labs haven't picked up to the, to their full capacity. So we discovered some labs that have been attended. You get to hear unit leaders say they're struggling to come back. They've not been in class for 2 years. And so it's really very obvious that when you don't do what you do so much for a long time, there's always that possibility of being a little bit laid back in it. So, which has affected lab sessions. Being in the role of VP Education, I would spread my tentacles beyond just only Talbot campus, and other lab sessions in Lansdowne and others.
But what exactly about labs are you hearing about in terms of issue? What, in terms of the capacity not returning back to normal,
Okay,
is there?
Yeah, so the labs are, I don't want to talk down on the present situation, So, but to improve the labs, to be more practical, to equip the students to, be hands-on on whatever lab sessions they're being taken on. Yeah, they will be able to, replicate whatever they learned in the lab sessions outside the lab sessions, maybe at home, do a lot of practice self. They could also be able to even teach their fellow students, because lab sessions is something that you learn and you're hands-on on. Things that you're hands-on on, it's always there. It's different from what you cram. You could forget. But what you're hands-on on, you can never forget it.
It's the practicalities of it.
Yeah, the practicality,
how you're
exactly.
Apply those skills afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant point.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. All right, cool. I'm going to jump over to Chris. I know you're campaigning for the ALS lack of, shall I say, here at BU. Would you mind kind of dipping into that a little bit more? I know you were talking about access to apps like Speechify.
Yeah. So it's an app that you can have on your phone, and literally, can I use that book?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would just take a book like this, you know, open it up, and you just take your phone, you know, take a picture of the. Yeah. So you would just take a picture of that page,
Right.
and then it would read it for you. For example, people like myself who are dyslexic or dyspraxic, reading like a big book like that, a normal person that might take a week or 2 weeks. To someone who's dyslexic, that might take a month. You know, like, and especially
Right.
when like you have to really read like 2 to 3 books a week. You know, for one of your units, that's more or less impossible. So with this app, I would read it for you, which means it will be easier for you to take it in. Because sometimes, as somebody who's dyslexic as well, you might need to read it 3 or 4 times before you can understand it
Yeah.
and take it in. So that would help a lot. Speechify.
Brilliant. I mean, in terms of kind of like the ALS system that we have set up now,
Yeah.
is there, you know, what are the main areas in terms of improvement? What changes are you actually looking for?
Well, for example, I'll use dyslexia again. People know about ALS, but it's not been, like a lot of the lecturers don't know like who in their class is an ALS student. So it's just bringing that, making it easier for the lecturers or the head unit leaders to find out that person there and that person there are dyslexic. They need extra support. They need this. They need that.
Yeah.
And also sending the head, the head of departments, the head of unit leads, working with like the unions, to send them out on courses and how to help people who are dyslexic or dyspraxia. There's courses from Dyslexia. I can't remember the website, but it's like people who advertise people who are dyslexic. There's like courses that school teachers or university lecturers can go on, and that will help them to understand what dyslexia is. Because
A bit of training.
yeah, because I think like lecturers know, dyslexia, I've heard about that, but they don't understand what dyslexia actually is.
Right.
And this course will help them to understand it and how they can best help people who are dyslexic or dyspraxia or whatever special learning difficulties you have.
Yeah.
There's courses like that will help.